Alright, we're back with another Dungeons & Dragons Adventures in the Forgotten Realms Magic the Gathering set booster box here. This one's brought to you by a good friend of mine named Ruben. So thanks again for letting us open this on the channel. But let's get into this. We've done one video already. We kind of know what these are about. So we're going to be looking for some bangers. Some borderless, some foil, some really cool list cards. Hopefully we can get a Cavern of Souls or something. So yeah, let's just jump right into it. This has been a pretty cool set. I was a little iffy about it when it first came out, but the first box did good to us. I'm hoping this box does just as good, if not better. We'll see. Fold this down. Now we got our packs. Let's get ripping. First art card. Planes. White dragon. Black dragon. You meet in a tavern. First rare is going to be an Orb of Dragonkind. Switch these up. Second art card looks like a, what was it, a hyena warrior maybe? Kick in the door. 50 feet of rope. Barbarian class. Looks like a rare is Asmodeus, the Archfiend. Devil God 6/6. You can pay 3 to draw 7 cards. Return all cards exiled by him to their owner's hand and you lose that much life. And we've got a foil rare, Hand of Vecna. That's pretty cool. I think this is some of the best foiling. I feel like they're getting better with each set. That little mouse. Boo, I think his name is the token for him. Owl Bear. Choose your weapon. Long Rest. And Horde Robber. And Reality Shift is our first list card. Exile target creature, its controller manifests the top card of their library. Instant speed, that's pretty good. Get rid of a threat. Maybe you get swung at with a creature you weren't expecting, like a 4-player commander. Little kitty cat. Demigorgon's Clutches. Next rare is Delina Wild Mage, an elf shaman. When it attacks, choose target creature you control, then roll a d20. 1 through 14, create a tapped and attacking token that's a copy of that creature, except it's not legendary and it has exile this creature at end of combat. 15 through 20, create one of those tokens, roll again. That's pretty cool. Hoarding Ogre. This is the foil. Got our signed art card here. It's pretty cool. Justine Jones. Seeing the peak of something there. Looks like a modular. Got a fighter class enchantment and treasure vault. Modular. Artifact land. XX and tap, sacrifice to create that many treasure tokens. Minimus containment. It's cool. Little goblin on there. Let me move this back into the rare pile. Yeah, so I thought the first box was good to us. If you haven't seen that, definitely check that out. That was 2 videos ago. Last video was me making a deck out of those cards. So if you're interested in, you know, it's kind of like a pre-release event, limited. It's just a big limit of cards that I got to choose from. All right, our first mythic, the Book of Vile Darkness. 3 black. At the beginning of your end step, if you lost 2 or more life this turn, create a 2/2 black zombie creature token. Tap and exile the Book of Vile Darkness, and artifacts you control named Eye of Vecna and Hand of Vecna. Create Vecna, a legendary 8/8 black zombie god creature token with indestructible, gains all triggered abilities of exiled cards. That's a cool one. And then we got foil Targnar. And our next list card, Parallel Evolution. 2 green and 3 for a sorcery. For each creature token in play, its controller puts a creature token into play that's a copy of that creature. Flashback for 7. It's a rare. We take rares there. Next art card. Foil Swamp. Alright, our next rare, Flumph. For 2, Defender flying. When it's dealt damage, you and target opponent each draw a card. And then Hobgoblin Bandit Lord. Other goblins you control get +1/+1, 1 red and tap. Hobgoblin Bandit Lord deals damage equal to the number of goblins that enter the battlefield under your control this turn to any target. That seems like a goblin staple, right? And Herald of Hadar. Yeah, that definitely seems like it's going to go in like some Cranko decks or something. Something that creates tokens, or you know, you can pump out goblins. Alright, next art card there. Island, the Owl Bear, Kalani, Shortcut, Priest of Ancient Lore. True Polymorph is the next rare. For 6, target artifact or creature becomes a copy of another target artifact or creature. Valor Singer, and a Wolf. Oh, that was just so the rare than the last pack. Oh, a Temple of the Dragon Queen art. The little module. Slide that in there. Zombie Ogre. Some skeletons that split the party. Keen-eared Sentry. Here's a Guild Thief at Baldur's Gate. As a loathsome troll. Bangs the wall. A Selfless Paladin comes in. Vigilance for 3. 3/3. It enters the battlefield or attacks, venture into a dungeon. Other creatures you control get +1/+1 as long as you've completed a dungeon. Ooh, and then a foil mythic. Old Gnawbone. 7/7 flying for 7. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, create that many treasure tokens. Mana generator, which you better get for 7. Better get some kind of kickback. It's a pretty cool card. Still looking for some borderless cards. The Gelatinous Cube. So I believe on the back of this, yeah. So this is a cool addition. So you get kind of like the monster card for D&D. If those of you that are not familiar, there's like books of these cards, so you know how strong a creature is and things like that. That's a cool addition. It's not on every single one, but it's on a lot of them. Great Axe, Dire Wolf, Cave of the Frost Dragon. So you can get a dragon creature out of this one. So there's a color for each of these of the dragons, and each one does something different. And that is that one. You hear something on watch, but what do you hear? Is it a borderless Tiamat? Let's see if we hear that. A little Hydra here. Swamp. Potion of Healing, Red Dragon, Dungeon Map. Purple Worm, Barbarian. Fiend Death. Next rare is a Human Elf Ranger for 3. It's a 3/3 with Reach and Ward 1. When you cast a creature or planeswalker spell, venture into a dungeon. It only triggers once each turn. And whenever you complete a dungeon, create a 2/2 wolf. Skullport Merchant. And we got a Relentless Rats. So it gets a +1/+1 for each other creature in play named Relentless Rat. A deck can have any number of cards named Relentless Rat. That's an awesome card. I'm already messing up the piles. We're almost halfway through this box. Moving a little bit quicker than the last one, but we've seen some of these. Uh-oh. Some juice. Planes, we got a Evolving Wilds module. It's a pretty cool one. Dueling Rapier. Some Demigorgons. Charmed Sleep. Triumphant Adventurer. Death Touch 1/1. As long as it's your turn, it has first strike. Whenever it attacks, venture into the dungeon. So a little bit more venture stuff there. I believe this is what? Den of the Bugbear or something? I think that's the art of that card. I don't think I've actually seen that land yet. Out of 2 boxes so far. Blue Dragon. So we got a Teleportation Circle as a rare. A Mythic Ebondeath Dracolich. Followed by another one. Another one. Delina Wild Mage. Rare. And a foil, not rare. Oh, almost hit a 4 rare plus pack, but there we go. That was a very nice pack there. Ooh, kind of looks like Sorin a little bit on there. Foil Mountain. One more. The Gelatinous Cube rare. Foil Scion. And then a token. Is this the red dragon or is this the legendary dragon? Cool art card. Looks like my light just went out. Out like a light. There we go. We've got a Zorn, rare, blue dragon foil with a fairy dragon token. That's cool. That's the what, red white dragon. Something gold or something. Steel gold. +2 mace, lurking roper, blue dragon with a vorpal sword, +2/+0, and has death touch. Till end of turn, it gains whenever equipped creature deals combat damage to a player. That player loses the game. Yuck. For 8 as an ability. Alright. Next pack. Little mana core action there. He's a nasty. Don't want to run into too many fights with him. See a pair of goblins that happen on a glade and spoil the hunt because a mimic came with the Prince of Undeath. Little big guy with an X ability. I don't know how much that X ability would get used just because it's already 4 mana. Next art card. Got one of my favorite type of cards coming up. The foiling, I think, is really cool on them. So, Adult Gold Dragon is the art of that card. The last one we were looking at. With a Mythic Mint, Beloved Ranger, uncommon, Shriek Death Whisper. So yeah, this is like some of my favorite foiling. Or it's just like the background of the card. I don't know, I think that's really cool. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'm interested to see if maybe they'll keep that way, but I think it's really cool. Lightning Axe. For 1 red, as an additional cost to play Lightning Axe, you can discard a card and pay 5. Deals 5 damage to target creature. There you go. Little nasty thing there. Ooh, very jealous of this card. Tasha's Hideous Laughter. For 3, each opponent exiles a card from the top of their library until that player has exiled cards with total mana value 20 or more. For 3. 3. That's so good. So good. In the pre-release, someone was playing with 2 of those in their deck, and boy was it dangerous. He was playing in a game next to me, got both of them off. Kind of felt bad for the person. They were in complete control of the game and ended up losing it. Little elf druid, little mana guy, forest, and then we got a green dragon, borderless, flying 4/4, poison breath. When it enters the battlefield until end of turn, whenever a creature an opponent controls is dealt damage, destroy it. Power word kill. Dungeon Crawler. Delver's Touch. Our rare is Instrument of the Bards. Legendary Artifact. And Rhyme Shield Frost Giant foil. I was like, did we not even get a token on that one? Alright, we've got a third left of this box to crack open. Island. Blink Dog. Dragon Turtle Rare. Just gonna move the stack over a little bit. Alt Art. Flash 3/5 for 3. When it enters the battlefield, tap it, and up to one target creature an opponent controls, they don't untap during their controller's next untap steps. That's pretty cool. Pixie God, and then a Goblin. Alright, we got a Mountain, Baleful Beholder, Circle, Portable Hole, check for traps. Always gotta check for the traps. Mana Core, Mind Flavor, Flayer would be cool. Feign Death, and Icing Frost Tongue. This is the equipment if the White Dragon dies, so that's pretty cool. Get a little token of that. Hall of Storm Giants, rare. Paladin class, rare. And a foil rare. Ooh-wee. That was a big pack. We got, what, 3 rares, right? Yep, 3. Hall of Storm Giants. Paladin class. And Grazilax Illithid Scholar. Foil. An Island, Half Elf Monk, Guild Thief, some leather armor. Bard class is the rare of the pack. Dragon's Disciple is the foil. So draft boosters come out tomorrow everywhere. That'll be interesting. I feel like they're coming out with a lot of different styles. So you got the draft booster, you got the bundles, you got the pre-release, you got the set boosters, you got the collector boxes. Are they just gonna phase one out eventually? You know, I mean, I feel like everyone's willing to buy any of them, but you know, 3 different sets, really just getting the same cards but different arts, different styles. Are they just going to condense them? Den of the Bugbears. First time seeing this one. If you control 2 or more other lands, it comes in tapped. Tapped for red. Pay 4. Until end of turn, it becomes a 3/2 red goblin creature with, whenever this creature attacks, create a 1/1 goblin creature token that's tapped and attacking. It is still a land. A foil Elterguard Ranger. And then we got another list card here. Nazumi Grave Robber. It's a 2/1 Rat Rogue. So we got the rat box here, huh? Remove target card in an opponent's graveyard from the game. If no cards in that graveyard, flip it. To the Night Eyes, the Desecrator. 4/2 Rat Wizard. Pay 5. Put target creature card in a graveyard into play under your control. Gross. Absolutely disgusting. Put that there. Got about 4 packs left. A little beholder. Critical hits, barbarian class. Check the traps. Remember, always check the traps. Treasure chest for 3. You can sacrifice it for 4 and roll a d20. If you get a 1, you lose 3 life. 2 to 9, create 5 treasure tokens. 10 to 19, you gain 3 life and draw 3 cards. 20, search your library for a card. If it's an artifact card, you may put it onto the battlefield. Otherwise, put that card into your hand, then shuffle. With a foil leather armor. Well, that's not bad. I mean, obviously 20 is going to be hard to get every time, but basically go get a card from your library. Put it in your hand. But if it's an artifact, put it on the battlefield. Westgate Regent. The Deck of Many Things. Mythic. Ooh, thought we were going to keep getting some rares. Again, I think that foiling is just so cool on that. In the background. Alright, one of our last 3 packs. Mountain. Inspiring Bard. Bards are pretty cool. A Dancing Sword. You're ambushed on the road is the foil. Art card. Nasty Manicore. +2 Mace. Ray of Frost. Bull Strength. Ooh, first time seeing this one guy. The Guild Kingpin. For 6, it's a 5/6 beholder. Beginning of your upkeep, choose target opponent. Till end of turn, that player can't cast spells. You may look at the top card of their library anytime. You may play the top card of their library, and you may spend mana as though it were mana of any color to cast spells this way. Ooh-wee, that's pretty cool. That is a very Demir type thing to do. I love it. And then, ooh, Den of the Bugbear module. That's a double rare. Pack. You come to a river. Alright, last pack magic with a mimic. Is this a trap? Probably. Oh, there's something shiny back there. Alright, if you've made it this far to the video, I really appreciate you watching this entire box opening. If you could do me a huge favor, you could go to just below the video and like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications so you can see more content. That would be amazing. Let me know in the comments what you think of the videos, what you would like to see, and I will get that content. Hand of Vecna is our rare. We've got a foil borderless. Ooh, mythic. This is a legendary dragon for 5. It's a 5/5 flyer. It has ward 4 as long as it is untapped. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. Then if you have fewer than 3 cards in hand, draw cards equal to the difference. Bang, bang, Shazam. That made no sense, but neither does this card being so ridiculous. I love the art. I love the foil. This is a beautiful card. So, like I said, please make sure you like the video if you liked it. Subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you like about this. And thank you again, Ruben, for sponsoring this box. Catch you guys later.